The end of summer means the beginning of migration for countless birds across the region. And for us bird watchers, it means it's time to get those binoculars out. Boaz found the perfect spot to prepare for bird migration. It's a store in Slippery Rock called the Birdwatchers Store. Very fitting. Have you spotted any rare birds out there this afternoon? I know you said that you saw a woodpecker already.
Well, you're looking at a rare bird right now. Heather, a lot of people say I'm an odd duck. I'd say that's pretty rare. But I want to introduce you to Jody, who's the manager here. And if you like birds, everything you want is in this store. Obviously, there's a ton of bird seeds behind us. And how much bird seed do you say you get every week?
We get 3,000 pounds of bird seed a week, so you know it's fresh here.
That's wild. I guess
Yes.
if you buy it at another store, it could have been on the shelf for a year.
Exactly.
So you have all the varieties. We've
Yes.
got bags of peanuts, something called Critter Snack,
Yep.
which I love. This honestly looks pretty good. I would eat these sesame seeds.
Looks like some trail mix,
Yeah.
right?
And then you have the suet. You've got some plants here too. And I guess one issue that a lot of people have is squirrels. And
Yes.
we're heading into the squirrel
Anti-squirrel
prevention
zone here, yes.
center. So what do you recommend if people do want to feed birds on their property?
Yeah.
But they don't want to feed all the squirrels. What can they do?
Well, these are caged feeders, which absolutely helps with that. But baffling your pole, if you have it on a pole, putting a baffle on it is the absolute foolproof way to stop squirrels from getting on your feeders.
Wow. And then, of course, you have all the stuff to feed birds. You have stuff to look for birds.
Yeah.
You have people who love birds. And I do want to mention, while we're passing this zone over here, this used to be an old schoolhouse.
Yes, absolutely. 100 years. It was a one-room schoolhouse for the area here.
Wow, that's wild. And then it was a shop for a while. You also have coffee, so
Yes.
you're here for a long time looking
Yes.
at bird books. You want to take a break, you can have a cup of coffee
Yeah,
too.
absolutely.
Well, let's keep going over here. There's something I'm especially excited to show you. This is the birdhouse wall. So if you don't only want to feed the birds, you want to basically open a hotel
Yeah.
for them. And I didn't realize, depending on the birdhouse, you're sort of, making it hospitable to different birds.
Yes, the hole size is what you have to think about here. Small hole, you're going to get wren-sized birds. Larger hole, you're going to get those bluebirds, which is what most people want.
And tell me about this giant bag of worms.
These are mealworms. Bluebirds love those. If you want to get bluebirds, you got to put mealworms out there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. And one thing you said, some people come in and they might want a specific bird to visit,
Yes.
like let's say woodpeckers.
Yes.
And so if you did want a woodpecker, because
Yep.
woodpeckers are very cute,
Well,
how
we're
do
in
you
the
attract...
perfect section
Oh, good.
here. So this is our suet section. You can see we have these big ones if you want pileated. A lot of people want the pileated in their yard.
And is this a pileated
It
right
is a
here?
pileated,
okay, so
yes.
basically the woody woodpecker.
The woody woodpecker,
Okay,
yep.
yeah.
If you want the big guy, you got to come get our big suet feeder. But
Wow.
all
And
kinds of different
For those
suets
who
here.
aren't familiar with suet, it is rendered beef fat?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep, with some peanut butter in there usually.
Yeah. Sounds delicious. So you can put that on there. The woodpeckers will love it. And then, of course, like any good bird watching store, you actually have this area, which is the bird watching zone, where you have a ton of feeders
Yes.
out there. And it is packed. I'm seeing goldfinches. I'm seeing little sparrows.
Yes.
There are jays. There
Very
are
lucky here.
cardinals. It's amazing. And, of course, if it's called the Birdwatcher Store. So let's say you want to watch birds. You've
Sure.
got a range of binoculars
We do.
and scopes, everything from under $100 to
Yes.
close to $1,000.
Absolutely. Yep. We've got something for everybody. Opticron is a great company. You can come look through them, test them here, see what you like, and it's an experience here.
Well, I love that because you also have a bird sanctuary here,
Yes.
essentially. There's 4 acres.
Absolutely.
There's a big pond back there. And so, yeah, this is a great place to sort of test out the equipment. If you
Sure.
like the binoculars, you can walk around and try them out.
Absolutely.
And this is also such like a hotbed for bird watching.
Yes.
So in addition to your property here, there are also a lot of other places around here. The Jennings Environmental
Yes.
Center.
Yep, Moraine State Park, McConnell's Mill State Park, and Wolf Creek Narrows right out of Slippery Rock is some of the best areas to do some birding around here.
And you lead walks.
We do. So the first Saturday of every month, we have a free bird walk. Martin Carlin, who is a photographer and birding enthusiast, leads them for us, and you can come take a walk for free, see some birds, and make some new birding friends.
And this is sort of an exciting time of the year. This is the middle of bird
Yes.
migration season,
Yes.
so you might see some things that aren't often
Sure.
around.
Fall migration we're in the peak of right now, yes.
That's great. And then coming into winter is sort of a time when if you do start feeding birds, you'll
Yes.
really sort of see them come to visit.
Yeah, absolutely. Get that high-fat content food out there. Black oil sunflower, suet, and peanuts.
I think that goes for all of us, get that high-fat content food. That
Yes.
sounds great. Fried food. Well, I do want to just, this bird feeder over here, I thought maybe I can try to sign off, let a bird do a sort of bird sign-off here, send it back to the studio.
Ooh, wait. Is that a chipping sparrow? What is it?
I'll let you decide. Whatever you want it to be.
You know
it
what's
might be
so
an ostrich?
What's so funny, Boaz, is I was looking out the window when Scott showed out the feeders outside, and of course it looked like there was a mourning dove just set up shop right there, sitting in the feeder. That's what they do.
Yeah, the mourning dove's sort of a camera hog.
Truly, truly. Well, thanks for showing us around. It looks like a great spot. I can't believe how much seed they get in every week. It's incredible. Thanks for taking us there, Boaz.
3,000 pounds. It's insane.
Insane. Wonderful. Thanks so much. The Birdwatchers Store is open Monday through Saturday from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. We'll have a link with more information on our website. And while we've been hanging out with the birds, which has been a lot of fun, it's time now to soar over to the kitchen because Kelly and Mikey have a tasty idea that'll have you flying high amongst your friends and family.
Yeah.
And a lot of cheese.
Yes,
Are you ready for a little pasta perfection? We're getting ready to make a dish that's just as easy as it is elegant.
Find out how you can impress without the stress. That's next.